everyone, and welcome back to our channel, United by Flavor. We're currently working through a series called The 50 States of Food, where we're on a mission to uncover the most iconic dishes from every state. If you haven't seen our previous episodes, check them out after this. Right now, we're working on Connecticut. Connecticut is a tiny state on the East Coast, and they are famous for things like lobster rolls. I saw a steamed burger. But I didn't feel like lobster rolls truly screamed Connecticut, so we went a different route. We're going to make white clam a pizza from New Haven, Connecticut. Let's get into it. So the first thing we need to do is make our pizza dough, and I got this recipe from one of my bestest friends. She and her family always do pizza night every Saturday, and so she was gracious enough to share this recipe with me. And I love the recipe because you could tell it's theirs based off of the way that they provided like the measurements and things. For example, 10 seconds of honey into warm water and a small palmful of salt, which you'll see in a few minutes. But I'm back at it again with yeast. Haven't had a lot of success, but just gonna keep trying until we have something. And actually this one turned out perfect, so I think we got it now. So we've activated the yeast in honey and warm water, and we combine it with the rest of our ingredients. This is supposed to rise in the refrigerator for about 3 hours, but I left it in there all day because I was busy. So it turned out fine. The goal here is to go for a super thin crust, and you're gonna bake it at about 500 degrees. I used a pizza stone, which was interesting experience, but it ended up working out awesome, and I was really pleased with the results. I'll link the stone that I got in the description box below. And here's like a weird attempt at kneading the dough. I did it better off camera. Okay, so here we go, letting it rest for about 3 hours or more, and then you can see it did rise. Yay! So after you're ready to make your pizza, the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 500 degrees and put the stone in there for about 30 minutes. I tried to shortcut that and it didn't work. So the ingredients for this pizza are very simple. It's clams, olive oil, pecorino romano, garlic, and oregano. So I found these whole shelled baby clams at the grocery store. No idea what I'm about to get into, but I thought we could look at them together. Okay, let's first peek. Okay, interesting. Not sure where the shells are. This is what it looks like. This looks like clams. Huh, okay. Okay, so I guess they're out of the shell. Why do they say whole shelled? Do they mean shells removed? Why are there pictures of shells on here? And anyways, I guess it makes more sense to not have the shells in the can, but I was expecting something different. I don't know. I'm confused about why this even exists. These just look like clams. Now I have to chop them compared to just using the minced clams already. I don't know. Tell me if you know what the purpose of these are in the comments. But thinking about it, that would be very weird to have shells in a can. Update, I'm not using these. I'm going to be using the minced clams. Unfortunately, I just don't know enough about clams and what I'm eating to know if like I need to pick these pieces out that have like the whatever food, their food left in it. I don't know. So yeah, nope, not using these. Sorry. I feel way better about using these minced clams. It's so much better, more appetizing looking compared to this. Those are going to be going to my dog. I looked it up. It's safe for dogs, good source of something. So cheers to you. And yeah, this looks way better. So these are the minced clams. Definitely using those. So since there's not a lot of prep work to this recipe, I wanted to show you how I peel garlic cloves. Not the prettiest sight, but it works really effectively. And if it has that green part in the middle, I take that out. This recipe was invented at a restaurant called Frank Pepe's in the 1960s in New Haven, Connecticut. It's still in existence and it's still super popular. In fact, it's even been voted as one of the best pizzas in America. This is truly an example of simple is best. With good quality ingredients, it turns out amazing. I'll link the restaurant's website below so you can check it out. I felt a little self-conscious rolling out this pizza dough because I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but basically you just want to get it thin all the way around. You need to make sure that you really flour the paddle and the bottom of the pizza dough in hopes that it will come out off that pizza paddle. The paddle came with the pizza stone that I ordered. As you can see, it's a little on the small side, so that's definitely a limitation and something to consider. Ideally, you would use semolina flour on the bottom, but I couldn't find any. I went to 2 different stores, in fact, and I found none. So I decided that it would be best to assemble the pizza on the pizza paddle because then it's avoiding transferring it twice. So I just put some olive oil down, those minced clams, and then a bunch of pecorino romano, fresh garlic, and oregano. I actually didn't know what pecorino romano was before this episode. Of course, I've heard about it like a million times on the Food Network and things like that, but I didn't have an appreciation for what it really was. It's a sheep's milk cheese, and it was so good. I'm so excited that I actually tried it. I mean, I probably had it before and didn't know it, but I thought it was kind of like Parmesan, but it's not. It's totally different experience. And here is some oregano that we're putting on. I'm excited for you to see what this ends up turning out like because I was skeptical, let me say, and everyone else in my household was skeptical too. I just kind of winged the construction of this. I actually kind of forgot about the garlic until the end, so then I had to sprinkle it on top, and then I was like, okay, let me top it with a little bit more of everything, and it turned out good. What? How do you get this off? Oh my gosh. So as you can see, I was getting kind of frustrated. This was actually the second pizza I made using this method. The first one was just a regular pepperoni pizza I made for my daughter and her friend. But I had the same issue. So I tried putting a lot more flour on the paddle and the bottom of the pizza dough this time in hopes that it would come off better, but I still struggled. We made it work though. Okay, let's check it out. What's going on? Oh, what? Okay, this actually looks amazing. Can you see that bubbling? It smells so good too. Shocked. Woo! I got it! Yay! Are you kidding me right now? This looks so good. I can't wait to try it, and it smells amazing. Definitely the garlic. I feel like I just want to sprinkle a little bit of dried parsley on it. I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay, well this one came out like a dream compared to the first one I tried. A lot thinner. Also, the pizza stone is heating up a lot more. So let's see. Listen, look at that crust. See that? So thin. Yum. Feeling like this is looking legit.
I'm gonna attempt to cut this. Let's see.
Okay, so I've got my piece, and especially like during the last episode, I was thinking like, so far I've always said, yum, this is so good. And then I was like, of course, everything is gonna be so good because that's why it's iconic. That's why people love it. So with this, if I like this pizza, that is going to prove my theory to be true. I guarantee. I will like every other thing that I do in this series. If I like this, that is true. Here we go. Bon appetit. Yup, that's a win. That is a win. That is good. Okay, I like it. Thank you, Connecticut. White clam, a pizza. It's good. When I was doing my research, that's what I saw. It's not pizza, it's a pizza. And we were dog sitting, but she can't have any people food, so sorry, girl. Anyways, final thoughts are the next morning I woke up and ate it cold. It was that good. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.